this PGA Tour event brought to you by 2K Sports. Today's coverage of the Players' Championship is about to begin. Delighted you're able to join us for this first round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam here at the Stadium Course TPC Sawgrass. And Rich, this golf course hits you right between the eyes from the opening hole.
Opening tee shot, 426 yards, par 4 for the back tees. And it's a very strange angle for the tee shot. Fairway tilts from left to right, where the tee box faces you from right to left. So you really have to hit an opening cut shot off the tee to give yourself the best option of finding the fairway here. Misses out to the right or left, leaves a very awkward angle to a green that sits up above you, but also slants pretty severely from left to right.
Well, it's all promising to be a good day. Can't wait to see what happens. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. This hole is a par 5.
Par 5, 532 yards. Drive it out to the right-hand side to give yourself a good look at reaching this green in 2.
That's heading for the fairway. Playing from around 230 yards.
Wind is blowing left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
That's out to the right for sure. Getting ready to play their third. A good look at a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Putting for par. And down it goes.
John, talk to us. What do you got for us?
Down here on the 3rd hole, guys. This is Bryson DeChambeau's next shot.
This would be a great up and down. Go ahead and make it. And after that hole, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. This hole is a par 3.
Par 3, just 177 yards from the back, but this green is always firm. Be wary of that.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Fingers crossed for a good kick to the left. That's well played. Anything on the green from there was fine.
Slim chance here for birdie, but you never know.
Get in the hole. Oh, absolute stunner. And it's worth taking another look at that one. Currently 1 under for the round. Teeing off here at the 4th.
Par 4, 384 yards. A long snake-like bunker down the right-hand side to a cool little green with all sorts of movement on it. A very fun hole to play indeed.
That's not what he had hoped for, I'm pretty sure of that. Our man on the ground, John, he's down there. What's the news?
Well, I am down on the 5th hole, and this is Sergio Garcia.
That's in the sand. And that's well played. Safely onto the putting surface. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole. Currently a couple under for the event.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
I'm pretty sure this player will be buoyed by that birdie back at the last. Let's see if they can deliver another one.
Par 4, 471 yards. Drive it out to the left-hand side to give yourself the best angle for your second shot into this long, thin green.
Let's head out to the 6th hole. And here we are with the 3rd shot.
Wind back into their grill. They need to flight this one down.
Playing from around 190 yards out. Only a few shots off the pace. Opting for the 5-wood. Oh, well done. And this putt to move into a tie for 4th place. Ooh. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole. Well, that's a momentum maintainer. Well done.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Here we are at the 6th hole.
Par 4, 393 yards from the back. Most players taking out a long iron or hybrid just for placement in the fairway. This green is surrounded by tall palm trees. Don't get caught out by one.
A couple under at this stage. Currently tied for 6th. Yeah, you hit a beauty, didn't you? John, have you got a read on this one?
Well, this next putt coming up around 30 feet to the hole.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. You'll take the tap in for par any day. At -2, going along nicely today. Deep into the front 9. Here we are at the 7th hole.
Difficult par 4, 451 yards. Water and sand all the way down the left-hand side. Hit it out to the right. Find the green with your second and sprint to the next hole, making 4.
You like that, didn't you? Time for the second shot here at the 7th. Going with the 7. Keep your fingers crossed for a bounce to the right. Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
Well, what a lovely putt to make. And that will take him to 3 under.
John, give us a small update.
I'm on the 8th hole here, guys. This is Sergio Garcia's next shot.
Let's take a look at the leaderboard. Lovely momentum for this player after that birdie at the last hole. Keep it rolling.
Par 3, 237 yards in length. A brute, to say the least. It is a tough hole surrounded by bunkers. If you can make 3 here, you're a happy person.
Trying to extricate themselves out of the pine straw here, Rich. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Well, I hope he makes this one. It's for par. In she goes. Let's head to the next. And a spot in the top 5 also with that great shot. Just 2 shots back after that hole. The final hole on the opening 9 at TPC Sawgrass Stadium course, Rich, is a clever 3-shotter.
Par 5, 583 yards. Most players will play this as a 3-shotter. Just find the fairway out to the left, second shot out to the right, sets up a very simple 3rd shot to a very narrow green. Miss it right or left, good luck getting it up and down.
Well, Rich, it's got a big-time feel about it, this Players' Championship. Known by some as the 5th major. What are your thoughts?
Not for me. I think it's the thing I love about it the most. It's got a great field. I mean, this week you got to beat 99 of the world's top 100 to walk away the champion. And it's a fairly open tournament, but it always has the feel that the biggest and the best players rise to the occasion to challenge this golf course. It's not easy. It's got a lot of quirky things about it. It's firm, it's fast, it's difficult, but if you're hitting it in the right spots off the tee, you have a really good chance of hitting close with your second shot. It's just a tactician's dream. And so I find it to be more about players that plod along, that actually have a well thought out execution plan. I think that players that it just kind of, they make it up as they go along. They don't fare well around this golf course.
I like the fact that there's no one particular player it suits. It's a golf course, when you look through the history of champions, yes, you've had the absolute stars of the game, players that can hit the ball a mile, but then you've got the players that are, as you suggested, tacticians, shorter hitters, plot their way around, get the job done. I like that concept.
Well, it's, you know, and you can have the long hitters taking out irons and taking advantage of where some of the other shorter hitters are hitting three-wooter drivers. So yeah, there's just a multitude of ways to take on this golf course, but you have to be committed to every single shot. You have to know exactly where you need to place it in the fairway to make sure your second shot is in a good angle. I could go through many examples, but on each and every hole, there's a place where you can be on the fairway, but out of position.
Straight out of the top drawer.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Okay, let's head to the next. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. You've reached the 11th hole, and the tee is yours.
Par 5, 558 yards long. Avoid the fairway bunkers down the left-hand side, and you might have a hope of going forward in two. However, you better be brave and you better know what you're doing, because this green will call you out on the second shots if you're not careful.
And that shot back in the fairway. Getting ready to play their third.
Wind's blowing from left to right. They're going to try and hook this one in the wind to slow the golf ball down.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. And this putt will take them to 5 under.
Good stuff today, especially the short game has been really sharp today.
And that should secure the par. Well done. And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. He finds himself currently tied for 5th. Time to make a move. The tee is yours here at the 12th hole.
Par 4 12th, a new design in the last couple of years. Water all the way down the left-hand side, but it's a drivable par 4. Most players will bail out to the right, but the brave ones will take on the green with their tee shots. 2s and 3s are easy to come by, but so are 5s and 6s if you get it out of position.
Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it? A 3-time victor already this season. And here we are with the third shot. Only 2 shots off the pace. Oh, I like the look of that shot there, Beamer.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
That's a solid par. And now 4 under for the tournament.
Unfortunately, backing up slowly but surely on that leaderboard, Luke.
We find ourselves on a par 3 here.
So many different levels to this green on the par 3, playing 181 yards. You can get it close. You can even make a hole in one, but watch out if you hit in the wrong spot on the green. It'll be difficult to two-putt from there.
This one could take a little bounce to the left. Well, a little off the target with that one.
And coming up well short.
Great touch. Really nicely played.
Judging it beautifully.
And he needs this to save par. Well holed. Trailing by a couple of strokes now. There's a few birdie opportunities out of the gate here on the second nine at TPC Sawgrass, but it really starts to toughen up down the stretch, starting here with a difficult par 4 14th.
Difficult tee shot on this plank, some 481 yards from the tip. You find the fairway, and you've got a decent chance of finding the green with your second shot. But if you're out of position anywhere on this hole, your number will go up exponentially.
Getting ready to play their third. Let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 14th. This looks to be heading to the green. Yes, anytime you can find the green and have a putt, you'll take it. A spot in the top 5 on the line here. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. And that putt will drop. Well done. And as the scorecard suggests, heading up the leaderboard. This hole is a long par 4.
One of the more simple tee shots on the golf course, par 4, 470 yards. Just a little fade required off the tee to the fairway. The green sits up above the fairway a little bit, surrounded by a couple of bunkers, but I gotta say, I like this hole. It's straightforward, it's simple, before you head into the final 3.
It's time for another highlight. This time we head to the 16th. Now 4 under par, tied for 6th position.
Oh, this is on a fantastic line. Is it the right distance?
That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
Mark it down, that's birdie number 5. And with that, he'll move to 5 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Welcome to this par 5 hole.
Par 5, 486 yards. Fun-filled adventure waits. Find the fairway, and let's see how brave you are. Do you want to take on the second shot and try and knock it on the green? Of course you do, but watch out. Lots of water awaiting a wayward second.
And this effort by Justin Thomas. Time for the 5th shot. To win the Players' Championship, you've got to run the gauntlet, Rich. Here we are with that big testing second shot at 16.
The water down the right-hand side is very obvious. What's not obvious are the grass bunkers on the left-hand side. You hit it in those, no guarantee of getting up and down. If you take on the green and find it, then you're almost guaranteed a birdie 4.
So much easier when you roll like that, isn't it?
Oh, Dr. Chapinski strikes again.
Currently at 6 under par overall. Just a couple to go. Let's see how you handle the penultimate hole.
Par 3 17th, 137 yards, island green. I've actually seen a caddy throw it onto this green, but with a golf club in your hand, can you hit the green?
This one looks just a fraction too long to me. Well, that certainly makes putting a lot easier when you can hit a shot like that. Putting for birdie. If it's up, it could be in. And that will drop in for birdie. And with that, he'll move to 7 under. Incredible. All right, one more hole to go. Let's see how you handle the 18th.
par 4, 462 yards, and you're going to find out what kind of player you are when you tee off here. How brave are you? How much do you trust your swing? If you find the fairway, that's a great start, but the second shot awaits.
This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker.
Straight downwind, tough to put a lot of spin on it and hold the green.
Oh, come on, sit. And he's not hit the mark on that approach.
And missing it long with that approach, not a good leave.
On the green now, but a bit of work left to do here. Just putt right on 10 feet, a good one to make. And with that, this round comes to a close. And with that, their round comes to an end. Rich, this player seems to be in pretty good position out there today.
Little work to do, there's no doubt about it, but still plenty of good golf to reflect on today with 3 days to go.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elvey. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.